Hey, everybody. This is Adam, the co-host of the podcast you're about to listen to. Just a heads up, we have switched our subscription service from ConnectPal to Patreon. If you've tried ConnectPal in the past and weren't happy with it, we totally understand. That's one of the reasons we switched. You can still get every episode of our podcast completely ad-free for just $5 a month on a platform that works on all of your podcast apps and phones and various gadgets. So head to patreon.com/unpops. See what kind of stuff we have to offer. There's all kinds of good things. And thanks. Enjoy the show.
That's when it came out of a clear blue sky. Oh, the dear good Lord's own sweet breath and his voice like an electric shock. I was revelated. Oh,
Welcome to You People Are Insane. With your hosts, Adam Todd Brown, Jeff May, and Raquelle Jason. On this episode, deciding which animals should go extinct.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to You People Are Insane.
You people!
Hey, you people are pretty insane. You know that?
Insane.
You know that, people? You guys are...
What are you doing right
you
now?
guys are really out of control.
I
And
like that voice.
I really wish you would bring it in. Just rein it in a bit.
I don't
Insanity.
know what you're doing.
Because the people are insane.
You people.
But what's the...
Are you hearing voices,
It's
Adam?
just
Is
a
it
guy.
catching?
Yeah, it's just how we
What's
talk.
the
Yeah.
voice?
It's just-
I don't-
It's Jeff's voice. It's me. It's Jeff.
Okay, talk like that the rest of the episode.
All right, that's fine. I guess I'm going to have
That's how
to
Jeff
do that.
sounds like. He sounds like at home.
Yeah, that's what I have. I'm not doing my radio voice.
okay.
I'm not on air.
Yeah, for sure. You
Oh,
should.
are we recording right now?
We sure are.
What is I didn't see
Oh,
online
hey, you
hyphen
guys.
stopwatch.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, you people are insane.
Insane.
You people.
You fucking goddamn motherfucking people.
You're not going to let my real voice
bananas.
be on this, are you?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Thanks. That'd be embarrassing.
That sure would if people knew what you really sounded like when you talk.
I knew a guy that talked like this. Like a guy that he actually talked like this.
It was very, very strange because his voice has always stayed the same since he lost his father when he was a kid.
Oh my
Like,
god!
isn't that-
Yeah,
and
that's Twilight Zone shit.
and he's like, we can't figure out why.
Oh my god!
But he always had this kind of like high pitched squeaky voice. And yeah, that when he was like 11 or 12, he lost his father. Isn't that nuts?
that is...
And he always
Very
But are
nuts,
they
yes.
tracing it back because maybe his voice just
it
never
might be
changed
just
for a
a
different
crazy,
reason?
yeah, it just might be
Like,
a crazy coincidence. But he's like they never figured it out.
Oh my god!
Isn't that bananas? And he's like a super nice guy. He's got like a successful photography business and
Well, he's
everything
got all
like
that time to put into work because he doesn't, focus on dating.
Well, he has, no, he's got like a girlfriend and
Now, okay.
really?
Does she live in Canada?
Yeah, you wouldn't know her. She's a model.
also exceptional soccer player. He was really quite good, best player on
Yeah,
the
she's
team.
a good soccer player.
Yeah, yeah.
I meant
knits her
him,
own
you
hats.
goofus.
She's got the best
Fucking
calves
goofus.
you've ever seen.
I got some meaty calves
Speaks 12 languages.
I got some meaty
and
calves.
a big calf.
This is good talk.
That's good.
Raquelle, how are your calves?
Excellent.
Are they meaty?
Really
Did y'all order the veal? Because we brought in
Shapely.
some meaty calves. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm glad
This
I
has
don't
been a
have
great show.
cankles. I've heard people complain about cankles before, and I was like, that's nothing. If you have
Is
them,
that when
nothing
it
you can
like
do about them.
hangs over?
No, it's like when the calf is the same. It just goes straight down into the foot without
Oh.
like curving.
your-
You
in.
got to be gigantic.
like your leg is
No, you don't. There are that's the weird
some
thing.
people
Like
just don't
some
have.
people they don't have the indentation. They have cankles. It just
Oh, that's
just
weird.
straight
Right?
down like a badly drawn cartoon.
like a shitty boot. Like your
You're a
legs are
shitty boot.
There's nothing you can do about that.
No,
I called Jeff a shitty boot.
that was not nice.
It was pretty
you should have
funny.
defended
Adam,
me. Thank
please don't make Jeff tell me things like I have to defend you. I wasn't paying attention, but you did something. Just Jeff's your best friend.
He's
You guys are
he's
best
kind of a
friends.
shitty boot, though, right?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Jeff, is that what you
Hey,
said?
oh. Why are you
Well-
guys going to do that to me?
See, that is his voice. That's how Jeff talks. What an
I'm not
idiot.
taking it anymore. You guys are gross.
You're great. Don't listen to them. They're jealous.
My boots are great. They're super expensive. I got them at Aldo.
Sass bitch is why we get bad reviews.
I love this bitch.
If you don't like this voice and you're going to give a bad review on iTunes, shut up because you're fucking gross. You have fat cankles. And I'm sorry you don't like it. But I have a great character. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Should we listen to our first voicemail? We got a lot to get through this week.
Real rocky start. Let's go.
No, this has been a great start.
Has
what are
it
you
been?
talking about?
No, it was rocky start because we punched the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky. Yeah.
Here we go.
Hello, Adam, Jeff, Raquelle.
Hi.
Yo.
Anyone else is there?
Nope.
Cat Jeff.
Oh,
He's a good kitty.
yeah, she's working
I
on it.
was told to call again because my voicemail mysteriously disappeared.
Ooh, haunted.
Unnecessary line, but that's fine.
This is Kelly.
Oh, hey, thanks for the gifts.
My question is, what made you guys decide to do stand-up? Was it that you just decided you guys were super awesome and you thought, you knew you were funny, so you went to try it? Or did your friends go, hey, you guys are funny, you should go try and do this thing?
That's the worst.
Just wondering,
push.
Yeah, no one encouraged me that way too.
asking for a anxiety-ridden person who listens to your show.
Which one?
Anyway,
her.
also, if you could tell my good kitty Sauce that he is a good kitty for having 8 teeth pulled, that would be great. And also, Adam, adopt the good kitty.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
There's a lot in there.
You're a good kitty. Your kitty's a good kitty.
That was a lot. Your
It's a
kitty's
very-
I don't
definitely
know
a good kitty.
why you pulled his teeth out. That seems like a weird, but yeah, good kitty.
Probably
don't
just
know. You
safer
don't know
that
the
way. It
story
can't
yet.
bite. I assume it was probably just
Vampire
or like an
kitty?
aesthetics thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smiling, gumming it up. Gonna get dentures though. Big human dentures in
Getting
that cat.
gold, getting
Clickety clackers.
gold fronts,
Yeah.
bejeweled
motifus.
fronts. Yeah.
If somebody says, "Hey, you should try stand up," don't listen because that suggestion is always like,
That's just a conversation ender because they don't know what to say. Like when people are like, "Oh, you should write a book," it means they don't want to listen to your story anymore.
yeah, we've covered a little bit of this about this whole thing. We've covered
Yeah,
it a
for
few
sure.
times. So I think we can we'll put like the sort of like we'll do the final. I think this will be the one for this,
definitive
right? The
Yeah.
answer to this
definitive.
question.
I mean, the thing for me, it's kind of boring. I moved
Yeah.
out here for a comedy job, but it was a writing job. And I just thought, I'm in LA now. Why wouldn't I do stand up?
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was a good writer. I know I'm funny. And I was, it's you you're thinking of that's a piece of
No,
shit.
that's not me. I'm actually quite good.
No, you're garbage.
No.
You are, no, Jeff. Raquel, this
Adam,
is my network.
be nice
Tell him
to
you're garbage.
Jeff. Jeff, you're trash. It's
Thank
fine.
you.
It's
Thank you
fine.
very much.
Oh, I wish you guys wouldn't gang up on me like this.
It's too late. But I just wanted to try comedy a different way. I had been writing comedy for so long, and I felt like I could probably translate that into doing stand up. And I was right, baby.
Nice. Oh, it's back.
There it is.
I heard it on
It's
some
back.
other shows, but I hadn't heard it on this one yet.
I was unhappy.
Oh, did somebody say
was
the C
she
word?
being that bad?
No, I
Jesus.
just letting
Sorry, guys.
everyone know it's there.
I was unhappy at work, and I was going to watch a bunch of stand up. Like I had rekindled my love for it, and I was on there, and I was like, I think I could do this better than most of the people on here, and I nailed it. Yeah.
That's very
Raquel.
funny. I used to watch a ton of stand up and like go to shows and whatnot. I loved it. And then when I was out of the country for a few years, I really, really, really missed the American sense of humor. Was watching a bunch of stand up and stuff and was like, when I get back, it was kind of a pipe dream.
Raquel's been to America. Oh.
Raquel's been to comedy clubs.
It was something it made me, the horrors that were Brazil, it was easier for me to be like, okay, I'm writing comedy, I'm working towards something. So when I get back, I'm going to start doing stand up. And I did. Although I've taken a bit of a hiatus for the last year.
Hiatus.
Hiatus.
Yeah, we got to get you back up on that stage.
I'm going to. I've been getting the offers for some shows, and it's breaking my heart to turn them down because I've been working and focusing on other
Yeah.
stuff, and I want to get back out there.
Yeah, this network has made it hard for me to
tough,
do
yeah.
shows,
also-
but
I got
But
called.
It's a
some.
very hostile environment for women. Like you do get a little bit sick of dealing with all the stuff that after a while you're like, wow, I don't have to be here. And it sucks
Yeah.
to get pushed out because of that.
Blah, blah. Life is hard for a woman. People keep throwing dick at me all the time. I get sexually harassed.
You
and I'm
sound
afraid-
jealous.
I'm afraid of getting raped in the parking lot. Oh, God. Cry me. I can't defend myself against most assailants. Yeah, we've heard it all before.
There's also a difference in the way that audiences react to women versus men, and I see it at shows of women who are very funny, and I really appreciate their comedy. I'm like, that's a good joke, and they don't get as much as they would, because even just like a man yelling, you can pull that off in comedy. A woman yelling in comedy, people, both men and women, both recoil from a woman yelling. It's difficult. Like, there's a little bit of difference where sometimes I've heard jokes and been
crowds.
like, you know what? If that were told by a man, it would have gotten a bigger reaction. And I hate to see that, but I see it a lot.
I know a lot of great comics where they'll always be like, somebody came up and said I don't find women funny, but I find you funny. Like, that is the most awful, condescending
Horrible
shit thing you could buy. Like, by thinking you're being
I usually think you're kind of inferior, but I think I'll give you a pass as mediocre compared to men.
blows my mind.
Thank you for that, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you find that anywhere. You like writing on the internet. I know a lot of women who got that same. They would get messages all the time. If it wasn't dudes hitting on them, it would be someone who was like, "I normally don't find women funny, but you're very funny." It's like, shut up.
Yeah, that's super
I think
obnoxious.
of you as inferior, but you're the best of the inferiors.
Yeah,
right? Ugh.
Thank you.
Maybe if you'd phrase it that way.
You're the best of the worst.
No?
Congratulations. Here's your ribbon. Would you like to go on a date?
You're a good house on a bad block. All right, thanks for that.
That was a great dismount on that.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
So
it.
there we go. Yeah, like stand up, you got to want it. If you're not in love with stand up, don't try it. Like, it's not.
No, and you got to do
it's
it
not
all the
worth it.
time
The
for no.
sacrifices.
Yeah.
There's no
return.
money in it. It's just
Don't quit your like.
say it.
Well, I mean, even if you quit your job, like you at least had retirement, like you had some
I had a couple bucks saved
money
up,
to fall
but-
back on. Like, don't just move to LA and decide you're going to learn how to do stand up. Like,
But even if you're going to do it anywhere else, like, you gotta love it.
yeah,
have
you
to
got to
love
do it
stand-up.
all the time.
If it's
Yeah.
if you don't love it and you're like, I gotta break out of my shell, like, that's fine. Go to a couple open mics, but don't try to make anything out of it, because you're going to be miserable.
yeah.
Like, the risk v reward and the opportunity costs that are spent are out of control.
But the thing is, too, I know you have to do it a lot, and I feel like I got a lot of practice in writing.
Yeah.
As opposed to doing it on stage. But the thing is, too, I get that people say you have to do it a lot, you have to practice. But if after, I don't know, man, like 6 months, if you're not killing more often than you're bombing, stop.
yeah, time to pack it in.
Fucking stop.
That's
It's not a thing you can learn.
No, I mean, you can refine what skills you have, and you polish. But if you don't have anything there to begin with, the people that you see and they're like, "Oh, I've been doing this for 9 years," and you're like, "You don't
Yeah.
have one punchline.
Yeah.
You do not have one joke that makes people laugh."
Yeah.
9 years?
Yeah, I know people that it's like, what are you still
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
here?
At some point, if you're just bombing all the time, just stop. You're not going to get better. You're not going to get recognized.
Every single one of those comics
Yeah.
though tends to blame the crowd always. Like,
They
they're
do.
not ready for avant-garde comedy. They don't like edgy comedy, and it's like,
where people are like musicians. Like when I was on the Portugal the Man tour, the band would always be like, "Man, you have the hardest job," because I can't like hide behind instruments or whatever, which I completely disagree with.
Yeah, I can't. You know how long
Yeah,
it
I
takes to
can't.
learn an instrument?
Yeah, or learning it like
Been talking for
John
a while.
playing guitar and singing at the same that would take me fucking
and
decades.
chewing gum at the same time? And
Yeah.
chewing gum at the same time?
But like with comedy, it's harder to know, I think, when to stop, because anyone can recognize if you're playing guitar and it's just not coming together. Anyone can go, that guy cannot play that guitar.
Yeah.
But with comedy, there's always
it's
going to
so
be
subjective. There's
Yeah.
always going to be like, oh, the story of the underappreciated artist who doesn't get recognized, and they had to stick with it. And it's just like, no, you
and
just
it's like gambling,
bad.
where if you're a shitty comic, there will be 1 or 2 nights where you'll hit, and that adrenaline rush
Yeah.
will keep you doing it.
Sometimes-
when when it's really not a thing you should be gambling on.
Sometimes a crowd likes a humped stool.
Yeah,
I remember I was doing a show at like a dive bar, And one of the he was on the show, and I was maybe 2 years in max. And he was 20 or 30 something years in, and he had said something where he did like a mild heckle, and I looked at him and I said, "We're in the same place, and you've been doing this 15 times longer than me."
And he committed suicide that night.
Yeah, and I was like,
played
and
that
I'm
Blink 182 song on repeat and just took himself out.
Yeah, but it was just like sometimes, like if you've been at it for 30 years and you're at the same place that open micers are going in to get, like, maybe it's not the spot.
That was the book that I always recommend, Zen and the Art of
Mein
Stand-Up.
Kampf. Oh, I was way off on that one.
No, they're similar. That goes over that where it's like, don't take advice from the club comic who's been at it for 7 years and is not being booked on shows or whatever. Like, don't take that advice.
Yeah, I also, you know what I realized too is that you and I have literally the exact opposite parts of stand-up that we got our practice in before we jumped into stand-up, because you were writing jokes for all this time, and I was developing stage presence because of teaching. So like I had the easy transition of like, oh, now all I have to do is just write jokes, because I already have that stage presence nailed because of teaching, and then you already have the jokes, so your need to focus was probably more the other direction. That is strange.
Have you seen the Norm Macdonald special on Netflix?
I liked it.
How fucking great is it?
I really liked it.
It's really good.
Yeah,
it's really funny. And how crazy is it? Speaking of stage presence, he doesn't even take the microphone off the mic stand.
Yeah, he's
just stands behind the mic stand in the same place.
That drives me crazy when I see that actually on a show.
Yeah, but it works for him.
Yeah.
Because his delivery is really...
Well, he's like the Tom Selleck. Like Tom Selleck looks good in a mustache. Everybody else looks worse.
Yeah,
like he can do that.
Liam Gallagher, who was the lead singer of Oasis.
Oh, do you like Oasis?
Well, I love Oasis, but what was great about Liam Gallagher, he had the best stage presence, but he was like Norm Macdonald. He didn't move. He would just put the mic stand way up, so he had to look up at the microphone, and would just stand with his hands behind his back and sing looking up. And it was just the coolest thing. He never fucking moved.
Oh, that's great.
And it's like, I don't know. I'm always impressed when I see that.
When you
because
see...
there are comics who use stage presence to compensate for the fact that
they don't have any jokes.
They have no jokes.
Yeah.
But there's also comics that you watch with that stage presence that control a crowd. Like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart masterfully controls crowds better than I think most comics I've ever seen. He might not have the strongest material.
But to me, that's still only half. Like, you'll never, ever, ever hear Kevin Hart, as big as he is. Like, you'll hear Seinfeld talked about as one of the best comics ever.
Yeah.
But Kevin Hart probably makes Seinfeld money, if not more now.
No, he makes more.
But you will never hear Kevin Hart brought up among the best comics ever.
That's because they aren't interviewing black people.
Well, I mean...
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. Like, there's like black people...
The Chappelle bit about meeting Kevin Hart and about how big Kevin Hart is when Chappelle's meeting him, and he's like...
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That is... But they're like, I think John Mulaney's stage presence, like he owns that sort of
for sure
stage presence in a way that
so
like maybe
good.
Patton Oswalt doesn't have the presence, but he's a phenomenal joke writer and storyteller.
Yeah.
And so it's very, very
You
different.
don't need to be great at both, but you need to be really good at one.
At least one of them,
Yeah, if you're not, like, if you're lacking in one, you need to really be strong in the other.
Although it's infuriating to me when I go and somebody's just loud and good at being like,
Yep.
bah, 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 and
I
like
hate
have
that.
no jokes. And I'm like, you don't have any punchlines. You don't
I
have any jokes.
hate
Write a
that.
joke. It's great that you can get up in front of people, but I get really, really bothered.
All right. So
It's
there we go.
the women be shopping people.
Well, women do be shopping.
They do be shopping. And you know what
That's a fair
else?
point.
Bitches be crazy.
And bitches be tripping. Yeah, you seem
Yeah,
to
they
forget
do
that.
be tripping too.
Bitches
I
be-
forgot
that's
about
weird, but they'll
that.
say that it's like, but they do a lot of just the
Have you?
bitches be crazy. I had this girl, she's like yelling at me, man, I don't know.
I love this.
And then that's it.
There's still gay jokes now. Like people are still
Have
doing
you
those.
ever noticed how white people and black people do things differently?
Yeah, man.
How like dancing.
Crazy.
Dancing is very different.
Like
Yeah.
white people at a club will be like this, and then black
A lot of people
people
be like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was Cracked used to do this thing called Craptions, where they would post just a picture and have people caption it. And there was one where there was this contortionist getting out of a really small box, but it was a black dude. And the caption that won was, white people be getting out of the box like this, but black people be getting out of the box like this. It was so fucking great. Oh my
There it
God.
is. All right.
It's all right.
Let's get to our next
And we'll
voicemail.
never answer that question again.
I mean, it's fine. Here we go.
Hey, ATV and
The airport?
Yeah.
Yes,
You're on the Death
Drew.
Star?
Never.
No sound in space.
I just
Never
had a
mind.
question about like the subscription service. So, hey, I am a subscriber. I give you my $5 a month. I'm happy to do it. I'm just wondering, like, do you now get enough money to be like a professional podcaster? Like, it gives you enough money to live in Los Angeles? Also, do like the guys that frequently run a column or a podcast? I guess I mean, do they get paid for that, or is Jeff May literally just showing up because he enjoys this? I just want to make sure like he's in a state where he can keep eating, because I remember that
Feed him.
back in 2014 listening to you, and he was always complaining about not having food, and I was just like, fuck, can I send like him some Amazon Fresh?
Yes.
I think that existed back then. Anyway, thank you for your time. Have a great day.
So the last question about comedy
Yeah, exactly.
to the current question about calling in from a vortex. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's making comedy out here is very, very hard. And the paychecks, yeah, like 2014, 2015, even, like
Yeah.
not eating a lot of, like, not, what comics do you know are eating well?
Right.
You are now.
I am now. Well,
I'm eating all right.
I had eggs today.
Yeah.
And waffles. I made you.
She
I
made me
made you
waffles, yeah.
vanilla maple waffles.
That sounds
They were
delicious.
quite good. They were
Very nice. Yeah, I mean it's going fine. We're all
Yeah.
living like any. Like you could always, we could always use more subscribers.
Yeah.
I think that is the case with any business. We are in the business of getting people to subscribe to these podcasts, and we could always use more.
Yeah, I still have to have another job. Is
Yeah.
the situation.
I don't have to have another job, but just barely.
Yeah.
And we are, now that we've switched to Patreon, we're getting to the point where I can start paying the co-hosts and paying people to help with editing. But it's
not how we thought it was going to be to start with, because there was a little bit of a speed bump.
right.
And nobody had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Nobody here has a problem with that. Like, we like what we're doing.
And the thing is with podcasts, it's rare if you just host a podcast. Very few people are living off that. It's not like Los Angeles is a bunch of Mark Marons. Most of those podcasts you see in the top 200 on iTunes aren't making
labor of love.
that
Yeah.
much money.
Yeah, it's very rare to make money doing a podcast.
right. And we make money at it, but we also do a ton of podcasts.
Yeah.
And what's
What happened to
happening?
your legs over there?
I shifted in my seat so that I
okay.
put my leg back.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing good, but we could always use more subscribers. Like that's always going to be the case, no matter how many subscribers we have.
And if anyone wants to
We
send
will
food,
always want more.
yes, of course we'll accept.
And people do
food.
send us food
Yeah.
sometimes, and candy and cookbooks.
Oh, it's so
Quincy
good.
got a cookbook the other day.
We got a cookbook.
I got a
Nice.
I got a 5-hour energy multi-pack.
Yeah.
Well, flavor pack.
Unpops.
Didn't someone send you money as well? Just straight up cash? $7 in an envelope. I feel
yeah,
like
someone
there
sent
was.
Jeff
Bribe
$7.
money, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Unfortunately, yeah. We're doing all right. We're building something. And when you start with building something, you got to build a foundation before you put the roof on.
And the thing is, it's also a platform for us, which
Yeah.
is an important thing to have in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Like you want to be known for doing something, and this is what we do.
This is
and we're fucking great at
Yeah,
it.
this is the credit being used from a stand-up show tonight, featuring headliner Jeff May of Unpopular Opinion. That's what they used as my,
Yeah,
which is nice.
yeah.
That is nice.
That's what we use to book shows out of state. Is this? It would be infinitely harder, especially now that I'm not at Cracked. It would be way harder to book shows just like no matter how much you do in LA, until you have some sort of credit to work with, it's hard to get booked
Yeah.
other places.
You got to treat our careers like a virus. Like the more people that
Yeah.
the information gets spread to, the better off.
And even when I wasn't, like, I didn't get paid anything for this podcast while it was on Cracked. Like I got paid from Cracked, but if I didn't do the podcast, I still would have gotten paid the same from Cracked. It wasn't
Yeah.
like extra money. but I knew it was building towards something that I'd be able to build into something else even after I was not at cracked.
But then like our album, for example, it's a couple bucks that like rolls in every once in a while if people go to
That's Gift of the Magi too.
Yeah, on cdbaby.com, which you can gift to people, by the way, in case you don't want to.
And there's a lot of things we haven't done yet. We haven't
done
tried to monetize the free episodes at all. We haven't gotten into merch that much.
on the road.
Yeah.
Like we're
trying to make good podcasts right now.
First and foremost, build up what we're famous for and then try to make the money off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we all really, I mean, I'm grateful to be a part of this. I think all of us really just like doing this too.
Yeah.
We're friends, but none of us are buying boats. Yeah.
No.
You know?
Definitely not.
We got kind of sad. Jeff bought a boat.
I bought a boat.
You bought a boat.
Yeah, Jeff. Me and Jeff went in on a boat just to survive the
post-apocalyptic
apocalypse. Yeah.
boat. God damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we've decided we're going to survive on the sea.
Best place to survive, yeah.
Yeah.
I could go into the sea.
But me and Jeff bought a boat, so.
We bought a boat.
Well,
You should get a boat.
You're taking Cat Jeff.
Oh, yeah, you get a boat. And you take Cat Jeff.
No.
You'll have a Jeff, too.
You and Kat on like a canoe. Imagine she would
you know
tear
what?
you apart.
I don't like you guys so much anymore.
Oh, hey.
Do you still
A
love
minute
me?
ago,
At
I was
least?
like, yeah, I still love you. It's fine, but a minute ago, I was like, we're all friends. I enjoy this, and then I was like, I don't like this at all.
No, I'm still
it's
way
all wrong.
into it.
It's all wrong.
I'm still fine with it. All right. Should we
Let's get into the voicemail. Then.
get to the next?
Man, we gotta burn through these. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Of course, if you want to, you can go on. Call us at 505-386-76.
77
Fucking
What is it? Say it again.
505-386
7677 505-386-7677.
505-3 on pops.
Oh,
You jerk!
In your face!
How dare you?
Oh, I dare.
call and leave your comments or questions, or you want advice, or
Call.
you just want to.
Do it if you just want to chat. Local ladies are listening. They're ready to talk to you.
All right, here. This actually plays into what.
Hey,
we're
Adam,
talking
Jeff, and
about.
Raquel. This is
Hey!
Nathan in Indiana. I am currently sick as shit, and podcasts are the only thing that are keeping me going.
Oh, sorry.
Yay.
I had a question.
Answer.
Okay, so it's the apocalypse. You've got your separate gangs together because Jeff doesn't want to have team-ups.
Me and Jeff in a boat.
And now you have to name your gangs. You'll
and
be
Jeff in a boat.
world-renowned as whatever these names are, and by whatever method you use to dispatch your enemies.
The dandies.
It can be anything from just shoot them in the face to string them up and throw water at them till they die. That's your call.
Does that kill
but I'm
people?
curious as
Are
to
they
what your
witches?
names would be
Are you
and
made
what
of
your
water,
MO would
Adam?
be. And love the show. Don't let Big Meek tear you guys apart. It would brought back
you.
flashbacks of my parents yelling at each other.
Uh-oh.
And I will personally find him for that.
This is my son.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Last week had a bit of a tumult, but we
Yeah.
got over that.
Oh, it's
I
real tense.
wanted to edit it out, but that segment
No,
was
you
like
didn't.
35 minutes.
That was-
no. I got the episode would have been like 28.
It was
minutes
good. It was
without
good. It was good sometimes to have. Sometimes it's good
It's
to see
certainly
that.
not the first time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Geez. Well, I'd call.
Name
Yeah.
Taserface.
Taserface.
We saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
He hasn't seen it yet. Don't be spoiling.
Yeah, don't
Hey,
spoil it
Captain
for
Spoiler.
me.
That's a guy's name in there.
Stop it.
He's a guy, and his name is Taserface.
You lose your goddamn mind if somebody mentions a movie that happened 25 years ago and you're spoiling.
It's his
references
name.
on
It's
it.
just the name of a guy in there.
I wanted to be surprised.
Wasn't it a surprise for you when you learned his name?
Was Taserface? God damn it. Tried to forget.
You might as
Wait
well
for it to
not
be on
even.
Netflix
you might as well
now.
I'm not even
Yeah,
going to see
so
it.
we're
Yeah, I'm
good.
just going to wait till it's streaming, I guess. It's fine.
Geez, that's a. I don't know.
Mine would be called the Cool Cats because that's what I named every club when I was a child. Every club that I started was always called the Cool Cats. We had a song. It was fine. We had a dance.
I'm going to
Cats.
name
I
my
think
group
it's timeless.
Dio.
I think there
After
was
your
one
cat?
of those.
I did have a cat named Dio who was named after the metal band Dio, who was
Feel like
named
you're kinda-
after God.
You're kind of globbing onto my
Holy
thing,
diver.
though. Maybe you could come up with your own.
I mean, I
Mine's-
named my cat Dio years
That's a cool
before
cat.
I met you.
Was it not a cool cat that you had?
Very cool.
right.
Had
I feel like it's a little
Hitler mustache.
intellectual
Oh,
infringement.
you stole my name.
I guess we'll just fight it out in the apocalypse.
I'd call my gang the Punchtables.
You're going to get punched a lot if you call it that.
Call me Rudy Punchtable. Rudy, you're going to punch a guy to death over there. Guess what else we do?
What else?
Because I'm doing a
It's
Cosby
rape.
impression.
It's rape.
The apocalypse is happening, you know.
Speaking of which, Denise Huxtable did a fantastic job on Ray Donovan.
What? Ray
More
Donovan.
like rape Donovan.
What? Did make that joke.
Good, good, good.
All right, there you go. I was starting to go through all the names of the gangs from The Substitute, where it's like the black guys were called the Chaplains. And they're like, what? And he's like, they were bad dudes. Oh, The Substitute. Tom
Can't believe you watched that
Berenger.
without me.
Huh?
Can't believe you watched that without me.
Oh, I can. I don't have all day to wait for you. You should have watched
You know
it
what?
instead
You're
of
so
watching
mean to me on
America's
the
Next Top
podcast,
Model.
And then as soon as we get in the car, you're super, super sweet.
Yeah, what's that all about, Jeff?
And I feel like you're
Are you-
overcompensating in the car ride home.
Hey, Captain Peek behind the curtain over here. You want to separate the art from the real life thing, or what? You just want to show everybody what's going on over here? Is that what you want to do?
Are you going to hit me? Is that
Yeah,
artistic?
I think I am.
Is that artistic
Yeah,
license?
it's my art.
All right. This guy seemed. Oh, wow.
That's Intensity Hawk. He flies through whenever things get
we
intense.
listened to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
thought-
this
So
guy.
I called him Intensity Eagle,
Yeah,
but that's actually a
that's
hawk.
a red-tailed hawk. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This guy seemed really nice. I feel like he would be like our friend that we would call up. Be like, hey, you want to go grab some lunch?
I'd be known
Hey,
for
man, always
killing
be a
this
good
guy
time.
after I call him up.
Hey, you want to be in the
Because
cool
we have to
cats?
know. We have to.
You can be in my cool cats group.
What would be our means of dispensing with our enemies? Because that's part of it too.
Punching.
Punches.
Yeah.
I want to. I
Scratch
want
their
to.
eyes out.
I want to strangle
'em.
people.
Break their spine with my paws.
That's not bad.
That's one of the things
With your
that they do.
capybara hands.
Because they no, because the paws. It's a callback from last week.
It is.
Because that's how like lions and cats and whatnot, they don't actually they run after something and then that's why they get on their back paws and kind of like bounce down on it because they want to break the spine of whatever they have. And they can torture it with mice or a gazelle or gazelle. Yeah.
Yeah. You just torture anything. Giselle. It's the apocalypse. Go nuts,
Yeah.
man.
God, how great is this is the end when they get out into the real world.
It was not
all
good.
right.
It wasn't a very good movie.
The
Okay.
Danny McBride and the Channing Tatum stuff and all that. God, that
Sure.
was so good. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah,
That's
it was
really
a
funny.
movie.
That movie wasn't good though.
You guys are lame as shit. What's
Why?
next?
Why did
It'd
you
be
just
cooler if you
fall
hadn't
into
say
a?
that with a lisp.
Yeah. Did you fall into
You
your
guys are
Chet
freaking lame.
impersonation or?
Oh, did I?
Holy shit!
You guys are lame as shit. You guys actually so fastball. No, I'm not going to do that.
So yeah, I want to strangle people because
Okay,
I
so-
always see in movies like strangulations never take the league sanctioned 4 minutes, which that's what it takes to
it's
strangle
4
a
minutes.
person. It's like 4 minutes, and in movies it's just like 30 seconds of struggle, and then the person's like, I killed him.
I bet
no,
I
you
could-
didn't.
I
That
bet-
person's just unconscious. They're
I bet
gonna
I
come
could-
back to life.
I bet I could get 30 seconds in for a murder of strangulation.
No, you can't.
I bet I could have a really, really strong grip that will just crush
It's
the
not
trachea.
about the grip.
Yep.
It's about the amount of time the brain is without oxygen.
But what I'm
your
s-
strength would make no difference.
If you
what
crush
if I
their windpipe-
crush the windpipe so that even though they pass out, they can't get oxygen?
You think no
afterwards?
one's ever thought of that?
That's why I'm so powerful.
You're gonna die in the apocalypse.
You're gonna fucking die.
Wow.
In the
And I'm gonna strangle you.
No, I'm gonna punch you to death.
No, you're not. You're gonna try, and I'm
My
gonna be
punches,
strangling
my
you.
punches will kill
and
you
your
so
punches
much
will
faster
lose power
than your
over time.
weak ass strangulation.
I'm gonna be in my cool house with this guy, teaching him the dance for the cool cats.
Me and Jeff are gonna
Song.
take you
I
out
gotta talk
first.
to the guys. What's wrong with you?
Because you went and got a boat with Adam.
We
yeah,
did
that's
get
a
that
good
boat.
yeah.
That was good. That was a good choice.
Too bad
It
that
got us
gang war
places.
between the Punchtables and Dio happened on that boat.
I'm gonna kneecap you guys like Tanya Harding, so you don't get your sea legs ever.
You mean Jeff Galooly? Jeff Galooly did the kneecapping.
Yeah, but it was for Tanya Harding.
Controversy.
Can we get that red-tailed hawk again, please?
There it is.
Intensity Hawk.
Should we get to our next
Next
voice?
one.
Yeah, let's
please.
do it.
Here we go. I should have had it pulled up before
Yeah, I
I
don't know what the
asked.
hell your problem is.
This is one, I believe this question is for Raquelle.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Rock L.
If the internet ever complies, here we go.
Hello, brains, brawn, and beauty. This one is
I'm
for the
beauty.
worldly one there. Raquel, while you've lived in lots of different places in the world, you must have come across lots of myths and legends. What fictional animal from not America would you like to have as a pet, and why? Thanks, guys.
And
Be a
that's
nerd, Raquelle.
Yeah, when you're in a foreign country, the first thing they do is tell you about their imaginary mythical animals. That's, I mean, coming off the plane, you get that brochure, like, watch out because they have extra gonorrhea that's super here, and also here, the chupacabra. So,
That's what I was going to go for.
yeah. I actually did get that pamphlet coming off of the plane in Thailand, though, where they give you the one where they're like, there's a resistant antibiotics can't kill it thing of gonorrhea. They give it to everyone when you come off the plane. So
Got
just
a snarling
They give
face.
everyone that gonorrhea when you get off the plane.
pretty much because all the sex pats coming in. I don't know that this is so disappointing, but I don't know. I can't
You
remember
want to
a
hang
lot
out
of
with a Yeti in Everest?
instances of that
The
place
abominable.
sucks.
Do you know anything about cryptozoology? I mean, there's the abominable snowman. You could hang out with him. That bitch's cousin.
Is that that's in South America, right?
The Yeti.
Yeah. One of them is
One of them's north. I think it's north. They probably have all sorts.
Chupacabra is a good one.
Yeah.
That's the only one I can think of.
Especially because it's the most disproven. Like every time they're like, no, that's not what it is.
Yeah.
Like I like that because they're always like, oh, it's a chupacabra. It's like that's a raccoon. It's a dead raccoon.
Yeah. But
Or when they're like, how come it's missing all its blood? It's like, well, because these flies come in and they actually are in there and they.
Why is the
consume
blood in
it
the
and
shape
then
of the
they
Virgin
leave.
Mary? Explain that one, science.
Yeah. Also, I love how every South American and Central American country took the chupacabra. It was like I think it originated in Puerto Rico, right?
you originated in Puerto Rico.
No.
Sick burn.
Thanks.
I would take the North American Yeti from Canada because we hang out in the summers anyway. It'd be nice.
I would do Chupacabra.
Yeah, it's the only one I can think of. There's like
And it's just
jackalope,
a good boy dog.
chupacabra, or
Jackalopes
Bigfoot,
North
and it's-
America, though,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Like I can't
Yeah.
think of a lot of like you don't.
Jackalopes
There's a
are
lot of
cute.
like bat women and stuff. Like there's a
Well,
lot
I mean, if you go to India, you are going to see because they don't.
take any god from India.
There are so many people with extra fingers there. I can't even tell you. Apparently,
Take
it's like
one of those.
1 in every 1,500 people are born with extra digits.
Wow.
I don't
And
like
you
that.
know, I guess in the States, this is what I heard that the doctors just snip them off and don't say anything. If that's
You
a
don't.
thing,
You,
like
you're
they
never
just
like,
don't-
hey, what's going on with that kid's hand?
No, it's just like because they're all. It's a brand new baby. You don't know. Like it's got that.
Yeah, that's smart. Babies don't
already
feel
covered
pain
in
for the
gross
first
stuff.
like 6 months. That's science. You can just cut their fingers off; they don't even feel it.
No, I'm sure that they feel it, but
Like
it's-
even if you've brought a baby home and it's like 3-4 months, if they got an extra digit, just snip it off. They're not going to notice.
No, I think they just do it when it's born right away. But a lot of people are
agree to
born with
disagree.
extra digits. And in India, it's just not a big deal. You see a lot of the people who have that, like the extra hair everywhere. I mean, these aren't mythical creatures. These are just. This is
It
just.
sounds like a
Indians, people from India would be my pick.
Yeah, I'd take a
That's
pet.
what I want for a
Can I have a
pet.
pet Indian? That sounds like something like an old white carnival owner from the 1800s would have. I got myself a pet Indian over here.
No.
But yes.
Yeah, but as far as like mythical animals, I did not learn enough about those in any of the places. I apologize. That would be a great story if I had one, but I don't.
Well,
Just the gonorrhea.
That's a myth.
mythical beast gonorrhea.
Beast mode.
All right.
And then you get gonorrhea.
Let's get to our next voicemail, shall we?
Yes, let's
We
do
are-
it. Thank you, by the way, for sending a voicemail to me. That felt good.
We are cruising right along, even though we have a bunch to listen to.
You're a bunch.
Jeff, you're not going to do that
Hey.
footloose and fancy free?
Footloose and fancy free.
Stop it.
Hey, Adam, Jeff, and Raquelle. This
Hi.
is Patrick,
Hey,
and I
Patrick.
love the shows. I have 2 questions for you. I've
Nope.
been injured a lot
One
of
question
times,
per
and
person.
so I'm wondering what's the worst injury you guys have ever had? And 2, Adam, you were talking about how you wanted to recast Night Court with each of you guys as characters. I was wondering if, what movie do you think you want to remake and recast all of you guys? All right, thanks. Bye.
Good questions.
X-Men.
Jeez.
An X-Men movie.
You think the Unpops host would make good?
I think it would be
good
it would
X-Men
be an
movie?
interesting thing to cast. You got a bunch of interesting people with a bunch of cool backstories.
I feel like Night Court the movie would be the movie I'd want.
And you always wait for that one part.
I like I like the beginning though. Bow, 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 wow, wow.
Hey, can we get John Larroquette as a host so we can make this happen?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why.
He's cool. I was on set with him once.
Oh, Raquette's been to John Larroquelle's house.
So I have
John
not.
Larroquelle.
No.
Oh man. The worst injury. I broke both of my arms at the same time.
Wasn't that right at the beginning of the summer or something too?
How did you do that?
I was delivering a paper route. I was in my 30s, of course.
As you do.
And I was crossing the street. It was like 4 a.m, so it was still dark. And I didn't realize they had been doing construction and there was a little post sticking out from the ground, but it was only like 6 inches high. So I didn't see it. And I tripped over it. And when I fell, I braced myself on the sidewalk with both of my hands. And it basically jammed my bones into each other. And I broke both of my elbows.
Did you sue?
At the same time. I did. I got a little money.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Only a little for that? That's
Yeah. It sucked. It was almost to the point where I couldn't wipe my
I was going to say, how do you
ass.
go to the bathroom?
That's why I still use wet wipes to this day. Because wet wipes were the only way.
Same ones.
like
because
on like
you
one of
don't
those
have to
grabby claw things?
You don't have to apply as much pressure with a wet wipe, and I was able to use those and get sufficiently clean.
Should have gotten a bidet.
Yeah, I could have gotten a bidet, I suppose.
Why don't you spend some of
But-
that money on a bidet, Adam?
Or to
Yeah.
get yourself a bidetment. That's a payment for a bidet.
But it was awful. I would like fall asleep at night.
Sounds good. I don't know what you're saying.
And I know, right?
Stop being a bitch.
Like I sleep with my arms crossed sometimes. I'll sleep on my
adorable.
side.
like Genie.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're
And
always just angry and incredulous.
sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night because one of my arms will have fallen to the side of the bed, and when your arm is broken, that hurts a lot.
Oh, no.
And shit like if you almost drop something and you react really quick to try and grab it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're not
Hills.
trained to fight your own
Yeah.
injury. How about,
It was really bad times.
Oh, good.
about you?
I couldn't wear pants to work that
Is that
buttoned
why you
up.
still don't
I had
wear
to
pants?
well, that is, but I had to wear sweatpants. And my fucking bosses were like giving me shit about it. Like, when are you going to be able to wear regular pants? It's like I sit in a cubicle all day. Fuck you. I have broken arms. Who cares when I can wear regular pants?
It's so sad. Like the whole story is so like I
like
just
it.
picture it in like black and white in a Dickens-esque kind of office.
Oh, and after it happened, I had to drive myself home because I wasn't that far from home, but I didn't want to walk and I wanted to get my car back. Yeah. So I drove myself home with 2 broken arms.
Oh God.
And then I get back in bed to tell my girlfriend at the time that I was like, I think I broke both of my arms and I need to go to the hospital. Jeez. And do you know what this monster said?
I'll take you to the hospital.
No. Well, that's going to be $150 copay. It's like,
Whoa.
how much will it be if I also smother you in your sleep right now?
You can't,
which I
because you
can't
have broken
do.
arms.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, that's the worst part of the story.
I know. I couldn't murder her.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How about you?
She sounds awful.
Worst injury?
Does sickness count as injury or just a proper injury?
I think sick. I think like an illness or sickness. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Because I broke
What'd
my
you pick
rib
up
and
in
stuff.
Burma?
But no. When I was in high school, I got mono, and like really, really bad. Like dropped about 40 pounds off my frame. I couldn't eat at all. I was bedridden. Had to be like spoon-fed Gatorade. I was super weak. My neck swelled up bigger than my head, and that was
like
when
a sexy frog.
No, and I was allergic to the medication.
Wise toad
they gave me.
Raquelle. You'll all understand later. It's fine.
And I was sick for about 3.5 months. And I in that time, I really thought like, oh, I understand euthanizing or because I thought like if I was not going to get better, if this was just my life now, I would not want to continue on. Like just knowing that someday I'd be able to eat food again and that I would be able to stand up or sit up. It was horrible. So that was the worst.
I had mono and I missed 4 days of school.
Yeah, I knew you were going to tell that story right after. I almost told the story about when I broke my ribs, but yeah.
I had 2 of my ribs
Jeff
removed.
broke his ribs and missed 4 days of school.
I had 2 of Marilyn Manson's ribs removed. So,
Did you give to that kid from the Wonder Years?
Paul Dano, right? That was it. I broke my nose in the Golden Gloves. I got punched, and that was. It's not a debilitating injury, but it has been with me since January 17, 2001. And my cardio, my ability to like run is awful. My breathing is really bad.
Yeah.
I tried to get it fixed, and the doctor went on a cruise instead.
Sure.
He's like, oh, we
cliche.
can't do it. Yeah. It was like
Oh, we're not
really.
playing
I was
golf.
like, I literally was like, are you kidding me? We scheduled this. This was scheduled.
Surprise
you can't do
cruise.
that. And then I never got it fixed. All my worst injuries were boxing related. I also had a subdermal musculoskeletal contusion where I
Oh, suck it up,
had
Jeff.
basically
Yeah.
a
Nerd.
a bruise between my chest muscle and my chest bone, which made it feel like I was having a heart attack the whole time. But when I knew I wasn't having a heart attack, and it was like after my fight, I went to the ER, and they're like, "We need to put an EKG on you." I'm like, "No, we don't." I was like, "Let's not be stupid here."
Adam's girlfriend there. That's going to be another $150.
Yeah.
I was like, "Don't make me do this 'cause I don't want to. Like, it's stupid. I know it's not a heart And they were like, "Yeah, you just have a bruise under there." But I was like,
But they just agreed with you?
No, they
like
did-
a room
they did
full of
X-rays
doctors,
and
and you're
stuff,
like,
yeah.
no dice, no deal.
Yeah, I
okay,
said
you
no.
just
I
have a
said I'm
bruise.
opting out of that because I know it's, I just got the shit kicked out of me. I know it's not a heart attack. I didn't get shocked by the beating. Oh, it broke my heart. I was like, something happened. Well, it's because I missed a punch and it like lifted a little bit. And then I lifted my chin and got punched in the throat. And then all
Oh,
the concussion
dear.
stuff happened.
My goodness.
Yeah, real funny.
You're bad at fighting. Danger's going to kick your ass. Speaking of illnesses, I used to get strep throat all the time as a kid.
Me too.
And one of the last times I got it, I was so used to having it that I would just like wait it out and wait for it to go away. And it turns out when you do that, it can develop.
bad news later
it
in life.
develops into scarlet fever.
Ooh,
So I
somebody's got scarlet fever. Yeah.
I had scarlet fever my freshman year of high school, and like even my doctor was like, people got this in like the 1800s. Like, what the fuck are you doing to
You were
get
an early
scarlet
hipster?
fever? Yeah, it's like
At the
trying to bring it back.
At the end of my
vintage.
teaching career, we got a thing about how whooping cough was coming back because of all those fucking asshole
Yeah.
non-immunization people. Whooping cough.
Fucking
You
anti-vaxxers.
fucking believe that?
Yeah, that's
Jesus.
nuts.
Even though it's like, hey, be careful. We got a whooping cough. I had swine flu, but that was just boring.
Yeah, that's just kind of.
was
I've known
really-
a couple people that had swine
It's
flu.
really boring. And
You
then
name
everyone's
all
like,
of these things,
no
but honey,
way.
when you get a cold, you're for like 2 months, you're sick.
Well, the beginning of swine flu was a nightmare, and then the rest of it, you're just quarantined because of the whatever. It was
Yeah.
at the end of the school year. I wasn't legally allowed back into my classroom until the second to last day of the school year.
Because you had swine flu.
But
Jeff.
I had
swine
to
flu.
clean up my classroom. Do you know how much of a fucking nightmare
But
that
you
You're
was?
the
also
person
had
in
to
the movie
not-
who's like patient zero who then like takes out an
Yeah.
entire country because you're like, I gotta clean out my classroom though. I can't be quarantined.
You know what I did do though is like on like the 6th day of quarantine where it was like nobody's catching anything but whatever. I did order some food and I went and I ordered it, and then when it was ready, I held my breath and then walked into the building, grabbed it, paid, and left. I just did like a big like deep breath.
But you wanted to go back to your school.
Yeah.
Where I'm assuming you weren't going to hold your breath the whole
I
time.
wanted to.
But I
go
mean,
to-
I get it. They're just kids.
I wanted to go. Where do you think I got it?
Their parents will make
Where
more.
the fuck do you think I got swine flu than from the 100 gross children in my classroom?
Maybe from your mom.
No, don't say that.
Oh,
I
it's
love
Mother's
Jeff's
Day,
mom.
though.
I know, I love Jeff's mom.
I
too.
mean,
She's
yesterday
great.
was Mother's Day.
2 days ago was Mother's Day.
2 days ago was Mother's Day. Should we get to our next voicemail?
Let's do it.
Let's
chat.
do it.
Let's chat.
Hey, Raquel, Adam, and Jeff.
Yo.
If you had to make one animal go extinct, which would you pick?
Jeff.
Personally,
Geese.
I'd pick the panda because we spend millions of dollars trying to get those things to bang. Just kill them all. Bye.
Cockroaches.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't like roaches. I don't like bugs of any nature. I'm with him on pandas. It's like,
No, have you ever seen them be? They're so cute.
The
They're
lady
like-
also-
cleaning the panda cage.
Yeah, but
video.
also-
Oh,
Really
come
great.
on.
but also it's like meet us halfway. Like, you put some effort into saving yourselves.
Aren't they endangered because of us though in the first place? Like I feel like we kind of
They're endangered because they don't like fucking that much.
But they did when there were plenty of them before
I
we
think
hunted
that's like
them
an
to
Asian thing, though. I saw some one of those studies where it's like the average amount of time that people have sex or say that they enjoy sex, and like the Asian countries were right at the bottom, like that they don't have interest, like by compared to other countries.
Please go into way more detail about how this correlates to pandas.
I'm saying
They're from
'cause
Asia.
They're from Asia.
Okay.
I think that maybe there's just something in the air over there that's not sexy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Too busy doing math.
I was gonna say it's bomb leavings.
Yeah.
That's when it's radiation.
Pandas are so cute. I love them. They're all roly poly and just the most non-threatening of
They're-
the bears.
They are cute.
They're wearing
but
that horizontal classic
They're just
stripe.
not trying, man.
The video of the lady cleaning the cage.
I love
She's just trying
that.
to clean out the
It is pretty great.
God damn it, that's a goddamn good video.
I want
Yeah.
that job, but just for one day because it would drive me bananas after a few days. But I just
and then
love
you'd
their
be like,
tummies.
they were right. Pandas, make them extinct.
Yeah. What animal would you get rid of?
Geese. Gonna get rid of geese. I hate them.
They're real pricks.
They're just. I've come over to your side on that, Jeff. They
They
just
hiss. They have like big, thick tongues, like sharp.
and they bite you. Oh, it's terrible. They come chasing after you.
How was that?
And I'm like,
Nice.
yeah. It's
And they
always
hiss.
so-
They
Yeah. Geese, ferrets. I'd get rid of
I
ferrets.
love ferrets.
fuck
I'm
with
okay
ferrets.
with
Like,
them.
They don't smell great, but you pick
don't know.
ferrets over skunks. Like if you're gonna go because
Ferrets
of the
are
smell
pieces
factor.
of shit, though.
No, they're
like
not.
aggressive monsters.
No, you've been around bad ferrets.
Do you mean weasels?
No, I mean stupid ass ferrets. They're all
No.
aggro and
The only
unhappy
aggro
to see
ferret
me.
I've ever
always
seen was in
been-
Kindergarten Cop. And that was only because Crisp pulled a gun on him.
creative editing? I don't think that's it's not
No,
a documentary.
Ferrets are
Doesn't
monsters.
bite.
I've only
want
ever
them
met nice
extinct.
ferrets. I used
Well,
to have
I mean,
a pet
there's
ferret,
people
and it
who've
was
only
great.
met nice cops, but they still kill black people. Like ferrets are fucking
Ferrets kill
monsters.
black people?
Yes, exactly.
Why only white people own ferrets? That makes sense now.
Yeah. I stand by the ferret.
For me, it's cockroaches or maybe mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes would be good because that would.
Oh yeah, but I'm not that bothered by mosquitoes. I don't know
That's
what
'cause
it
we
is.
live here.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know,
because
but, like, when I'm
we're not
around-
soccer fans.
We were just on location the other day, and the other girl was just getting eaten alive. Like she's covered in horribly infected mosquito bites. I didn't have a one.
Oh, by the way, Raquel doesn't have blood.
Were you wearing perfume or anything?
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. Mosquitoes don't bother me that often.
Oh, they like me.
They don't like you.
I'm a big sweating hunk of meat to them.
And my blood is filled with sugar. I eat
Yeah.
candy all the time.
That's
You
probably
think
it.
that they
They'll
would
get
go for it?
diabetes. Mosquito goes after you, man. That's type 2 diabetes right away.
Well, I move around quickly, so maybe it's the fat ones who prefer that kind of blood, and they just can't catch me.
Could be it. That very well could be it.
All right, this next voicemail is fun. Here we go.
Hi, Adam, Raquel,
Hi.
Jeff.
Yes.
This is Seth from Pekin.
Hi, Seth.
Hey.
I'm going to the Portugal the Man concert
Nice.
on
Nice.
Sunday, June 18th, live at Red Rock.
Woo.
Ah,
And I wanted to know which Unpops t-shirt I should wear. I have them all. Also, if any of the Unpops crew would like to attend, I'll buy you a ticket. Got to find your own way there, but I'll buy you a ticket. Might make for a nice field trip. You guys can do a live episode or something. All right, have a good one.
that's
Well,
a
the-
nice offer.
the
Does that
thing-
include
That's very
sandwiches and a
sweet.
sofa?
It's sweet, but also
We don't.
if we were there, we would get in free.
Yeah, we don't need to buy tickets to that.
All right,
to a-
guys. All right, you big
that's
wigs.
Well,
very
no, it's true though.
sweet.
Like if you,
Jeez, you big wigs.
like if you wanted to,
I have my own limousine.
Oh,
you
you
don't
know-
have to have
no,
the
the
show
problem
send
would
one.
be
Oh.
the problem would be getting out there. Like if someone wanted to buy our plane
those tickets.
which that's what happened last time we went. Portugal the Man flew us out.
Which is insane because they're the
It's awesome.
best dudes in the world.
They are the very best. Don't forget their album comes out June 16th. It's
June
called
16th.
Woodstock.
Right
But,
before June 18th.
Yeah, the tickets wouldn't be the issue. And after going to Red Rocks, I don't know that I would want to see a show at Red Rocks if I wasn't backstage.
Oh, I liked
Because
watching it from the.
We were in a VIP section when we went out in the crowd. You remember that part,
Yes.
right?
But that's
we
part
weren't,
was, it was still
but
nice.
we still weren't like smashed in with all the people on the bleachers.
True. I really like. I liked the. I liked
it's
the
a-
whole experience. It
Yeah,
was
it's an
really,
amazing
really
venue.
Gorgeous.
It's so cool inside, and that was such a great thing for them to fly us out.
Yeah, they were really, really dope.
was really
That
sweet.
was awesome.
Yeah,
I really had a blast with that one. I would say I'd go with the if you have the black and white devil shirt, that's a good one
yeah.
because it's got good coverage for if you get a breeze that night. Like it breathes well, but if you get a breeze, it'll block out all the cold.
Yeah, yeah. Wear whatever.
I mean, you have
shirt
all of
want.
them,
and
so-
have a good time. It's going to be such a good show. The sound there is so great.
It's so great. Yeah.
Is there a shirt that just has the Unpops logo, like the red and black?
We have one. We have a shirt that just has a logo. It says on explicit content.
You know, she means
that one,
she
but
means
just
the
like this,
unpopular
Oh
opinion.
no, not yet. Well, yeah, you can buy them on Society 6. We make
Oh man, I forgot
$4
about those.
per sale. Yeah,
Tear those down and that'll probably be something. We'll probably put those in something in the future. Yeah.
we'll get it handled. But yeah,
That show's going to be great. They're a fantastic band to see live.
They're so good.
They are.
Really, really good. Like you really go like, oh, this is
And
what
the
a concert's supposed to be.
acoustics at Red Rocks are out of this world.
Yeah. Glass Animals opened for him.
Go
last
sit in
time.
that
That was really
VIP
good.
section in the crowd.
Yeah,
You'll
if you
get
can
way
go.
more space, and you'll be like right by the sound guy. So the sound is going to be amazing.
Take a limo there or fly in by helicopter too. Why not treat yourself?
Yeah.
That was, if you can't treat yourself, though, do it.
Do it.
Jet. It's fucking jet.
That was a nice offer though.
Yeah,
Thank you
that
for
is a very
extending
nice
that
so
offer.
great of you.
Sweet.
But-
You know what you should do, though, is if you have friends that have never heard of Portugal the Man, you should bring one of them. Bring them with you. And we might be there. We might be there. Who knows?
Maybe we'll be there.
Who knows? We could find our way over there. You don't know.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to our last voicemail. This is a good one.
Hey, Adam, Jeff, and Raquel. Would you rather rescue a homeless person or give money to a feral cat? Thank you for your time.
Excellent question.
Okay.
The cat Jeff has a vague understanding of money.
Yeah, I'm rescuing a homeless person. Cats are just going to eat that money and bat it around. Like there's no.
And then you have to pull it out of its beehole after
Yeah,
it eats it
yeah,
because
exactly.
It's like a really
there's
awkward situation.
nothing to be gained. But
You
rescuing
rescue
a
them.
homeless person, like what's that mean? Like put them in a Habitat for Humanity? I'm all
Put
for
them in
it.
a little papoose and you carry
Yeah.
them around.
So wait, if you could, this is one cat you save, or you actually save a homeless person and they're on the
You're
right
not
track
even
you don't
forever.
save a
saving
cat, you're giving it money.
You're literally just giving a feral cat money, like cash. You're handing cash to a cat.
Well, that's not food at all.
No.
That's what they're going to think.
Yeah. They're going to play with
Cats are
that.
gonna want that.
So I'm
We'll-
rescuing
We'll
the
ask
homeless
Cat
person.
Jeff what she thinks. She's like iffy on money.
Is she here?
No, she's home. We'll
Just call her
she's
on her
watching.
phone.
She's watching The Jungle Book right now.
Yeah, she watches the
It's her
Jungle
favorite
Book.
Oh,
movie.
sure,
yeah.
sure.
Put it on for her when we leave.
And then Ray Donovan, I assume.
She loves Ray Donovan.
No, we don't want her to get ahead of us.
Oh,
yeah, but she doesn't watch it when we're not there because we watch it as
Yeah.
a family.
No, but we play The Jungle Book when we leave. We put her on the bed and play The Jungle Book for her.
It's her favorite movie.
Yeah, she thinks of herself as a Shere Khan when she's
Sure,
We're
sure.
trying to get her to be like a Bagheera, you know.
Yeah. You made that joke last time.
So I guess
Did I?
we give
Yeah, edit it out.
we actually spend money on food and give it to feral cats.
No, these are your
consistently.
options.
And then
Yeah, no. You're
Stop
going to
trying
have
to
to
bend the
help
rules.
humanity for once, Raquel. It can't just be cats. There is no good answer here other than rescue homeless person.
all right, well, I guess I am not part of this show.
Finally, someone said it.
But so it's just give money.
Yes.
It says rescue. It doesn't say
Rescue a homeless
Rescue a
person.
homeless person or give money.
or give money to a feral
See what
feral
he's
cat.
doing is he's cleverly juxtaposing the two verbs for the nouns. You know.
Well, even if they were switched, if it were rescue a feral cat or give money to a homeless person, I would just go with the rescue either way.
Well, that's the joke.
Is that a joke?
It is. Yeah, sure is. Ah, there you go.
What, you don't have crickets?
They're pressure sensitive.
Oh, you under pressure?
Not as loud that time. Louder that time.
Hold on, let me punch it.
This is good pod. Ouch.
Shots fired.
You got another one coming up?
No, I just said that was the last voicemail.
Oh, was it?
That seems like a tough one to go out on. Do we have to make it tense?
Not really.
What? How that got tense?
Well,
you
you
listened
played
to
the
last week's podcast,
intensity
right?
hawk. Yeah, right. So it must have been tense, right?
This is your fault now.
Oh, it's me.
You're the one who's made it intense all of a sudden.
I brought this discord to unpopular
That's why
opinion.
he came back. He is a he. Intensity hawk.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
We only allow one woman per episode on. so.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So that's our last voicemail.
You're our last voicemail.
Jeff.
Fucking roasted. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, you just got Jeffed.
We have
I like
too.
that there's the little applause still in the background.
Yeah, that's
Still
cool.
a little something left. Yeah. Let's get out of here. This is a free episode. If you're listening to this on
This one's free.
on the free side of life, maybe consider subscribing on Patreon. Patreon.com/unpops. $5 a month. You get all our podcasts, and that's for a limited time. We only have 2,500 of those, and then after those are gone, it's $10 a month.
Good grief.
So get in early.
Good gravy.
And
It's a lot of content, too. There
Yeah.
are podcasts on this network that you will love and want to listen to, no matter what your interests are.
all of them. You'll love them all. And follow us on the socials, unpops.podcast on Instagram, Unpops on Twitter, Unpops Network on Facebook, Unpops on YouTube. We're on the tube now. So follow us there, too.
It's just Raquelle Jason.
Yeah, what?
That's it. And hey there, Jeff Rowe. It's Jeff.
Do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, find me on Twitter at Adam Todd Brown.
Right, Todd with one
D's.
No.
That's how you can find me.
Do you have anything else to plug?
Yeah, come to Mint on Card, second Friday of every month. Blast from the Past, Magnolia and Burbank. It's a fantastic show. Also, we May 27th, we're doing the special Strategicon show. It's going to be a blast.
Raquelle?
Give it to Care Rescue LA at, what was their email?
Gmail.com. I'm going to have to keep doing this. Yeah, I figured you would have remembered gmail.com by now.
It's hard to remember.
CareRescueLA@gmail.com. You can PayPal them money,
yeah.
and they are helping us place the last 6
We have
cats
6
and
cats
trap
left.
and 6 of 10. And so, yeah, if you want to help them do that and pay for those cats' medical expenses, we would appreciate it.
Nice.
The cats won't, though. They're ungrateful.
Yeah,
Real
cats
ungrateful
are ungrateful
balls.
bastards.
You're getting a good one, though.
Yeah, you're gonna get gray cat.
You're going to get the one we were pining for
the
from the very
one,
beginning.
the best one. That's the one that we really, really.
I
want
think
to
we
have.
could all agree that's the one I deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll still be good to see him, but it's like your dream person marrying your best friend.
Yeah.
You know, you're like,
I'm into that.
Well, I guess I'm glad for you guys.
I want to marry your dream person.
What?
Jeff, you
That's
just got proposed to.
Oh, no, she's my dreamboat.
Again. Spit in my mouth.
Don't. It's good. Feels like cheating. I don't like it.
I like it so much.
I mean, we've been around each other for a long time.
Yeah.
This is all part of it.
So, Raquelle.
Yeah.
Adam, wait, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, you got
I
to
did. I went first.
Darkest Hour.
I went first.
Just did all the
Darkest
unpop
Hour?
stuff.
Well, that's all I.
Just tell
Oh,
people
yeah. I mean, the Darkest Hour, second Friday of every month, but it's so far away
Tell
from
people
now.
to call. Have them call.
505.
Oh, yeah.
3 on
Unpops.
pops. Jeff, no. 505
3 on pops.
What's the actual number?
505
386 7677.
Hey.
What?
7677. It's 7677. So call us and leave a message, and we will answer it right on the air, unless it's fucking stupid.
So
And
tweet.
then we will not wanna.
Tom DeLong, is that?
Yes, and please tweet at Tom
Tweeted
DeLong.
him that he should be on the Monday show.
Tell him he should be on
the Unpops Monday show.
And say, where are you? You should be at the office. Is this the office? Do we call it that?
This is the office, yes.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
I've been stealing Post-its, so I think this is an office.
No, those have been dollars. You've been stealing dollars.
That's
from
money,
them.
Raquelle. You're actually.
I thought it was novelty
You're actually
Post-its.
embezzling from the company.
That is my bad.
You have stacks of dollar bills here. What the fuck?
It's $548.
Hey, we take what we can get. Oh, you guys are the best. You insane people sure
You
are fantastic.
people.
And thanks for all the gifts lately. You guys have been really ramping up sending gifts. That was nice. I appreciate it.
We do
Are
like
we not
gifts.
thanking people for that? Because
We
it's
do like
been really
gifts.
nice.
We do like this.
Fan mail and
Thank you,
gifts. People
everybody.
saying nice stuff and sending nice stuff.
And I am
Sweet.
loving this
very
pen
sweet.
pal.
Yeah,
business
we got a
going
bunch
on.
of your
Yeah.
letters that we are going to write back to really soon.
Raquel won't. She's really bad at it.
Yeah, there's some
She's
we're
the
going to have to
worst.
write back for people.
Yeah.
But-
I'll write back for Raquel.
Yeah,
I'll
my
put a
best
little.
friend got engaged like a week ago. I haven't made
Big
one
Meek
peep about
wrote
it.
to you.
Great. Edit that name out. Well, what I'll do is I'll write something and then I'll put ink on Raquel's paw and I'll put it on like she signed it.
Nice, like Rick
what-
Springfield.
Or what is the veterinarian did that with my sister's dead cat.
Rick Springfield, when he was making albums in the 80s, he had this adorable little Spuds McKenzie dog that was on every album cover. And on the back, it would have his dog's signature, which was just his paw print.
Yeah.
It was very cute. It was the only thing I liked about Rick Springfield albums back then.
He has
and Jesse's Girl.
He has a huge Star Wars action figure collection. Like
And
one of the
he
world's
beat the
biggest.
shit out of his wife once.
Yeah.
Is that right?
With a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy.
With a Boba Fett prototype missile firing action figure.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Raquel, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jeff, say goodbye just like Raquel said it.
You got the Rick Springfield rookie card, everybody.
You do good impressions.
Beating wives, everyone.
You did it.
Collecting toys.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you.
We do love you.